Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever in the world you happen to be. Well, here, and we are back with some more FTL. How are you? Hope you've had a wonderful day, nice weekend. Mine's been alright. Haven't accomplished particularly too much, but hey, it's a weekend during the holidays. Hope you're staying safe out there. I know that this time of year, the driving of others, not you of course, you're all fine and perfect and flawless as a part of the requisite for being a viewer on this channel, but others, the others, they are, well, not to be trusted. Okay, so we are on a win streak of 5, having cleared Slug A and B, the Mantis B, Crystal A, and Stealth C. So that's not a lot of great ships. Slug A, Crystal A are easily the best ones of theirs, and mileage may vary. Alright, so what random ship do we get this evening? Ah, the bane of my existence. Alright. Bane of existence. Really? Alright, close enough. Everybody will know. Actually, go existence. Those are probably not how you spell existence. Anyways. Okay. Federation B. I've had a lot of trouble with the Federation B. So here's hoping that we don't. I think I'm 6-4 with this ship. 60% is the second lowest win percentage I have with any ship. Stealth B is the lowest at like 7. So let's talk about this ship, shall we? Shall. So start with our systems here. I guess we can just only go over what's unique. We have dual lasers and Lido as the starting weapons. I think we only start with 9 missiles, which is not a lot of missiles. It's actually, yeah, I mean, that's just a ridiculously low amount of missiles. Dual lasers is a quality weapon, I'll give it that. We also have a slug, which is nice, best pilot in the game. We'll be moving them over there. The problems with this ship. One, again, Lido only starts with 9 missiles, and that's just not very many. So it's very easy for this weapon to run out, and then you're running purely on dual lasers. The second thing is the artillery beam. Artillery beam on hard mode is really weak. Most players should have a plan on every single ship, what they want to upgrade, and the artillery is never in that plan. It's like at the end of the game, or if you're ridiculously desperate because you've had really terrible stores. So essentially it's a wasted system for the most part and a money sink. The real trouble with this ship is its unbelievably bad layout. On the front of this ship here, the venting goes through the med bay, and it's 3 squares away from a set of doors. So if like a fire starts out here, where do you go? You have to run all the way out from this area of the ship. It's pretty bad. And the other thing is, if you get boarding in these top sections, it essentially funnels them directly into piloting, which is pretty much the last place you want to get boarded. So the starting weapons are pretty weak. The bonus system is terrible. No, this is the B. Fed C is another disaster. This ship, though. This ship. Alright, so the data we carry, it's vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. Something over there. There's nothing. Alright, so we swap out crew. Slugs cannot be mind controlled, it's why they're really good pilots. Yeah, I've really struggled with this ship. It does have a lot of power, which is nice. It actually has more power. You can run every system. Typically, you're one short of being able to do so. So yeah, we're looking to get shields too, and then a weapon to go along with our dual lasers, because again, the Lido is pretty terrible. And please just don't start fires over here. Just don't start fires. Alright, let's check out the sector layout. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, no. We can 1, 2, 3, 4. We just need to kind of get over here. We really can't get crew kills. We don't have any augments to sell either. Don't actually get a lot of blue options with this particular clue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and get an extra jump in the sector bouncing through the nebula. Hopefully. All right, riggers in Sector 1 are terrible. Please be a defensive drone or like repair bots. Yay, okay, so this is fine. Except it's probably gonna try and run away. So we're actually gonna wait for the artillery beam to do its thing before we fire, because the ship is going to potentially run away. Actually, you know what I totally should do? I should train on this ship. We actually can. Sweet, that's awesome. We're gonna do. I need every advantage I can with this bad boy. One shot. Let's make sure this is actually working. Right? Oh yeah, we got zipping at maximum. Ooh. And it's like, delays me actually having to play FTL. How lovely is that? Or, I should say, playing the Kestrel B FTL. Hex cells, where are you? Imagine the first jump and you're getting extra evasion right off the bat. That's like a ridiculous amount of scrap. Hex cells is early in the run. I know, isn't it exciting? I'm excited. I also started playing Abe's Odyssey recently. And by recently, I mean today. And that is, oof. I like dig what it is. It seems like a very interesting puzzler, but I also have a feeling like you have to play through it before you actually know what you're doing. Anyways. How are you doing, Core Sigma? How's your day? Out of mine. There. 1, 2. Yes. 2. Headphones. 4. 1 is here. 2, 3, 4. Pretty good so far. Like I said, played a little bit of the Odyssey and 1, 2. Tried to do some sort of last-minute Christmas shopping, or last week Christmas shopping, and it's scary out there. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, and cleared. Had an individual who decided that I was in the error for not running a red light, and so they just rode up on the shoulder, blew past me through the intersection. That was fun. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cleared. 1, 2, clear. 1 here, that's there. 2. 1, 2, 4. Nope. No information. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see. But yeah, I'll have family showing up this coming Friday for Christmas festivities. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's like being pretty gimme so far. Inevitably, I'm going to die now, but we're screwed up royally, as per protocol. Like a 5 that only has 5 around it. Lovely. And with this 4, 1, 2, and 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Perhaps 5, 6. Okay. Oh yeah. 1, 2, and 3. 1 here. 1, 2, 3. 5 and 6. I know. I'm not exactly sure how much I'm gonna get into Abe's Odyssey. It's a little bit clunky. I already had to get a mod program because it doesn't run in full screen. And then so it's a bit of a platform puzzler, and I'm supposed to be rescuing these other aliens. Of course, that I'm playing a character who's an alien, so I guess they're my fellow citizens. And like the very first one, I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to save them. But there sort of seems to be this like element of backtracking. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually, or not. Those are really the only two outcomes, I suppose. 2 and 3. Okay, we're good. 4 is cleared. I should clear up as a 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 and 4 cleared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. And then inevitably, I don't know. It's a 2D survival game and it's hard. I'm not familiar with Rain World. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them is 10 is cleared. That 10 is cleared. When you clear 10 on accident, well, I mean intentionally, but like that we've already done the whole column. It's all 13, and that 8 is done. 1, 2, 3. You're done. You're done. 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 4. 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's gonna be 6. While the game is based around movement, but the controls are kind of clunky. Wow, that's Abe's Odyssey, where it is because the game is like from 1997, so it is indeed clunky as well. 1, 2, 6, 7. Oh, 8 and 9. 2 are remaining. 1 is here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, is this the cute part? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 6. 1 is remaining. 2, 3, 4. For you. All right, that was a little bit of thinking there at the end. Why are we playing Hex Cells? First jump. In FTL, we actually found a ship we can train, and it is the Federation B, which I am really bad with the Federation B. 6 and 4 win percentage, so... or win-loss ratio, I guess, not really a percentage. How are you doing, Ronckley? So we're not even... finally got level 1 training. No, exit. Rando puzzle, please. Because, unfortunately, farming experience in FTL, particularly in hard mode, is ridiculously important. It enables us to get hit less and also run away from bad fights. And there are plenty of things that want to hit us, and there are plenty of bad fights. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they don't even overlap. Can't do that. Can't do that. For 1. Ooh. Do I even start? 3, 4, 4. 1 is there, and then 1 in all of that. Interesting. 3, 4, 2. You're not gonna 2. Did. The first puzzle we just flew through, and now I'm just like stuck instantly off the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, you there? No, we already tried that. 1 there, 4, 2 not connected, 4 total. One of those overlap. Oh, 1 in here. That's because the 2 threw me. There we go. Largely because you're ignoring the one by the blue 2. Yes, mostly because of that. I mean, if you're gonna solve the ones that you obviously know, come on. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 1, 3. Other than that, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 in here somewhere. Three not connected. This is a no. 4, 5. You're in the 5 though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a ton of info. There we go. Let's see. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, 9 of 15. Okay. 6 more dodges. But ever since I got back to pausing more, farming experience, being a little bit more picky about how I'm doing my sector layouts, my win percentage has gone up, I would say, a considerable amount. Because I'm currently on a like 38-2 streak. Counting online and offline games. So that's something. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you're gonna be like this. Lots of blue stuff. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 is here. 3 cleared. 1, 2 cleared. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 4. 2, 3. 1. All that. That. Progress, amazing. Let's see. What else is going on? What else is going on? I don't know. I find the news particularly terrible. Not just in content, but the presentation of it, so I read like something that trends and then read a couple headlines and like, oh, going to ignore that. 2, 3, 1, clear. We didn't get our 6 yet. Are you sure? We are 2 more. Cleared. Oh, there we go. Menu. 6. Alright, let's go back to good old FTL. Engines and piloting train. Awesome. Good engine. Now we're gonna go back to playing. Alright, so before we left off, or well, as when we left off, we're playing the Federation B, and we're actually gonna wait for our artillery beam to charge up, deal its damage before we fire on this ship, because it's probably gonna run away, being that it's a rebel ship and they frequently do so. I shouldn't say probably, I actually don't know the chance of ships running away. Somebody maybe does. Alright, so the artillery beam ignores all shields or has 5 shield, 5 piercing, and then kind of hits random rooms. Okay, 4 damage swipe, sure. We'll just take down your shields completely. We can see from the animations they were putting out a fire there. Because we have a slug, we can see life forms, which is pretty nice. We don't have to put somebody on sensors. Yeah, they're healing up. the dodge. Guard artillery. Alright, 18 scrap. Not enough for a buffer point yet. First jump, 30% evasion. That's amazing. Let's see if it actually pays any dividends. Or not. It's actually hard to tell. Alright, so we got double Mantis NG, so Mantis is gonna board. We got a missile in this. Could be an Artemis. Which is unfortunate. And boarding is also gross. So like I said, this Mantis here essentially gets funneled into our piloting. That's worth it. Spend a missile here. And we knew how to take this weapon offline. Because it's fired as quickly as our Lido does, it lets us know that it is in fact a Lido and not an Artemis. Difference between a 1 damage missile and a 2 damage missile. Okay, their weapons are offline, and that Zoltan is totally gonna lose to that Mantis. Mantis does like 1.5 times combat damage. We can go ahead and bring back on our oxygen, though. Close the doors, redistribute our O2. NG's doing repairs. And brings the missile back online. Nice. Okay, ran away. Let's go ahead and get our engines back up. And keep smacking them. Or not. So apparently in the 1.6 update, they've altered how it used to be that they always depowered the most power or least powered weapon, but that seems to have changed. And have no idea if it's purely random or there's some other way to manipulate it. Alright, that's fine. We can fight you in the med bay. Alright, 17 scrap. So yeah, this ship has a lot of problems. One, it's that the Lido missile is really bad. We don't actually have a lot of missiles to go with it. We have this terrible ventilation problem in ship layout. But now we at least have a buffer point in our shield system. And we can keep progressing. A store! Going to a store with 15 scrap is pointless. So we're not going to go to it. Okay, so we see attack the enemy ship, get to the storage cache. Well, chance of double rewards here. We're going to fight this. Unfortunately, so it's a Lido and a chain laser. And it has hacking. And it hacked my artillery. Okay, so it's worth spending a missile here. We had to first try and just get this weapon system offline. That's bad. Okay, so here goes my piloting. Worth helping to fix the piloting. And just let it go. I mean, I don't have any evasion right now anyways. Yep. I find this actually to be less annoying than getting that missile back online. Come on. Dodges are so bad because our weapons are terrible. Like, so hitting this just brings this missile up online, and essentially I'm taking the exact same damage. Alright, except their piloting is now down. Bring my missile back up. Should have had my missile already back up. But the case being that I have... whatever dodge I have against this, I have 2 times against this, plus the because I have the shield, so the shield absorbs 1 and then dodge for the other one. My dodge not maxed. There we go. It'll actually take down their shields. Fine. See if I get there. Sure. All right, well, that was, you know, damage. What would you update to this game? Like, what improvements would I make to FTL? So I would probably buffer the weaker ships, and the weaker ships being like, also, hello, Tic Tac, how are you? Stealth B, Fed C, Rock A, these ships, there's probably small tweaks that could be made that would improve them. Just make them less RNG dependent. Which, Twinge has some interesting ideas in his balance mod. 2 is like sort of just chill down Sector 1 in terms of the ships you face. There are a lot of really disgusting fights in Sector 1 because you haven't fixed any of the weaknesses. Some people want to make hacking less good, to remove the bypass. Ooh, stir fry. And it's true that hacking is a very powerful system. I would sort of argue that the problem kind of resides more that it's less that hacking is good, it's just that the game has so much RNG in it that to consistently win, you need to remove the RNG. But it would be difficult. You don't want to change the game to an extent where you remove too many of the RNG elements and FTL stops being what FTL is. Kind of want to get there. So, like I said, probably would buffer a couple ships. Stumble across a forward fleet. All right, so they're gonna run. It's gonna be really tough to get this ship offline. Because we have 2 shields, though, we don't actually get to take any damage, so we're just going to focus all of our firepower onto the piloting. Oh, good. They have a buffer point in piloting. Oh, wait, that's not good. That's really bad. Oh, there's a fire. And a breach. Okay, so they might actually not get away. All right, engines are offline, so that also stops the FTL from charging. All right. That random fire and breach was really helpful in preventing them from actually running away. So yeah, I think Sector 1 kind of needs to chill out. I wouldn't mind if... So when FTL was designed, like there's comments from the devs where they didn't think people would actually win most of the games they played. They thought like maybe 10%, and that was before they introduced Advanced Edition in hard mode. Now the players have gotten really good and used a lot of information and different strategies and tactics and whatnot, and now can win on a fairly consistent basis. So from my perspective, what I would like to do... Hey Jarrett, thank you for the subscription, and welcome to the murder, Most Foul. Very kind of you. So from my perspective, you need to do things that would, yeah, a 10% win rate. That's what they thought, and they're like, well, a lot of people, they compared it to, like, Super Meat Boy, more so. Then, like, I don't know, I guess sort of another tactical strategy-based game. I mean, Distresses could be okay. Kind of just saving up money so we can get something to replace the Lido. I will hail them. I would love that fuel. I can't spend missiles, though. I mean, that essentially would take one of my weapons offline. So there are certain, like I said, how much RNG can be removed while keeping the game. Like Zoltan shields in Sector 1 are disgusting. I think it's absolutely insane that they allow Zoltan shield ships to exist in Sector 1. Also rigger ships, they just deal an absurd amount of damage. So this ship fires 3 projectiles. And it has a 4 damage volley that's going to take us 3 volleys to deal with. So it's going to be half a minute before I can even interact with their weapon setup. Unless I spend a Lido missile. It hits 2, just to kind of double it up a bit. Alright, so it was pretty fortunate they dodged nothing and now we're safe. But we also had to spend 2 of our resources to get there. I'm not gonna try for a crew kill or anything. Okay, that dodge happened, can't complain. Good dodges, good beam. Oh wow, that mantis just flew through there to put that fire out. Probably won't, the ship will most likely burn down, but we'll shoot it anyways. 18 scrap, contact the civilians. Bomb fee. Okay, welcome aboard. Interesting. Put you indoors. I would prefer to put them on shields. Mantis can't put out fires though. Like, I don't know what would make it so this ship is just not a death trap with fire start down in these 2 rooms. These jumps connect? No. 1, 2. I'll have to go here anyways. All right. It's tempting to buy an NG for 33 scrap. We're not going to. We're going to attack the slaver scum. All right. So they got a mantis and a human. Basic laser. So we don't know if this is an Artemis or Lido yet. Looks to be a Lido. Oh, we already got the missile offline. Neat. Oh no, that's totally an Artemis. Okay, well, now I have no weapons. That seemed to fire fast. So the AI Artemis, I think, actually does fire slightly faster than the players, but it also takes 2 powers versus our 1. Yeah, you would get it back online, of course. Okay. Had I know, I don't know, I would have fired 2 weapons into here then. Just to make sure this stays offline. Like, Artemis... Sort of the way FTL kind of works, or doesn't work depending on how you look at it, is like missiles. Missiles for players are bad because the flagship has like a defense drone, which negates missile weapons for the most part. But for the enemy ships, you know, putting an Artemis missile behind a Zoltan shield or cloaking is just guaranteed damage. That's all it is. And as a player, like, what I want to do is be able to interact with enemy ships. But giant missiles behind Zoltan shields or cloaking, like, it's just, you know, this frustrating aspect of the game. And you have to try to mitigate it. So, like, I, on one hand, want to be able to win every single run if I, you know, quote-unquote, play perfectly, which I do not. But that is my ideal of how the game should function. But at the same time, like I said, if you remove too many RNG elements, it does change the game. I mean, you look at Into the Breach. So Into the Breach is a really well-balanced and designed game, but it's pretty easy to sort of pick up the general strategies and tactics after... sure. Okay, I got fuel. After a couple hours... You'll be like, okay, I've generally figured out how I'm supposed to manipulate the enemy AI by setting out my mechs, how to prioritize doing the secondary objectives versus protecting the civilians. And, like, once you have those 2 elements and, like, prioritize movements and whatnot, like, that's it. Like, you essentially understand the facets of the game that you need to be successful. In FTL, you can play hundreds of hours and you'll still have a lot more to learn. Okay, so we have heavy laser 1, burst laser 2. Awesome. I'll go ahead and put you in shields. Dun, 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 dun. 10, that's gonna help. Yeah, like firing a missile doesn't seem particularly worth here because taking this offline isn't as big of a threat as this is. But fire one we shall. And of course, the engine's gonna do repairs. Maximize our evasion. Got the dodge. Good dodge. Didn't eat one in the piloting or the weapons here. It's bad dodge. Our dodges are good, the game's dodges are bad. Ugh. That was a particularly gross one because the NG wasn't on engine, so it had 5% lower evasion than normal. Okay, apparently they trained their crew. AI doesn't actually train their crew. I'd also want to return back, apparently, in the 1.6, how they've randomized how weapons depowered, and then how they actually shift power back and forth, which is ridiculously advantageous for the AI. Alright, I still need to take at least one of these weapons offline, please. Finally. Okay, it's the one I needed to get offline. See, like, we're spending way too many missiles, but we have to spend them. We'd be risking damage. I got 14 scrap. We'd be risking damage, and damage is dangerous. Like, yeah, maybe it hits me in a random part of the ship where it's not a problem, or it hits me in the weapons and starts double fire, and then I just eat a bunch more damage. So we already have 3 missiles remaining on this Lido, and we're already at the end of the sector. Well, I'll aid the civilian ship. Hey, you could have an Artemis or another missile. That's great. Let's see. This ship had a missile. Last one had more projectiles than we had shields. Except for the first fight. How many? I think we've only had like one safe fight. Like we went for level 2 shields immediately, but no, we had the beam drone fight. That was also safe, except they were trying to run away, so we had to burn missiles there. So like every single one of these fights have been dangerous. That's fun. On the plus side, it looks like it's going to be matches doing repairs. Wow, they just keep hitting me in the piloting too. Nice. Alright, I want actually to see if they have a buffer point in their shield system. They do not. Alright, let's keep these weapons down then. So we are saving up scrap for, like I said, we need a replacement for our Lido. Our damage output is gonna start dropping. Really? Alright. Whatever. Contact the civilian ship. Okay. I got money. I essentially want to have about 80 scrap that's going to allow me to buy any weapon I actually want to purchase. Burst laser. That'll cover your burst laser 2s down to your heavy laser 1s. We got 96 scrap plus 50, so 146. I haven't bought a power yet. So 146 scrap sector 1. That's about average. Uncharted or civilian? Civilian. So this sector, what we're really looking for is a store. Like absolutely, it's empirical that we get a weapon. I can't force the game to give me a weapon. What I can do is try to hit as many stores as possible, like map out the sectors to see as many joints. Yeah. Of course, everyone wants to join. Of course, we're going to go to this store here. And so this is sort of the unfortunate thing. Like, if this store is garbage, like, it's a struggle. Now it's just this second sector is a massive struggle. My Lido's going to, like, stop being really good. and we'll have issues. Or we could find like a burst laser 2 or a flak 1, and it's not. Hull beam. Clone bay backup battery. Huh. Alright, go ahead and get Core Sigma on. You can be our pilots. Lovely little slug. Alright, so stores are like ridiculously important in terms of like this is how we get our builds. So drones are terrible unless you get a defense drone, and on most ships that's still actually really bad because it has problems seeing this part of the screen. And so incoming missiles from this side are really bad. And on our ship, like I said, our biggest problem is keeping these two systems not on fire. And so, A, there wasn't a defense drone there anyways, but B, like, it wouldn't really protect the most vulnerable spots on our ship anyways. So we're absolutely not getting that. Backup battery is pretty all right. I would buy it just to get it out of the item pool. So we can get the systems that we do want. And clone bay. Unless you are a boarding ship that starts with a med bay, you're never going to switch a clone bay, and you never switch from a clone bay to a med bay. And we're not a boarding ship, so this is garbage. This is essentially garbage to us as well. Backup battery is sort of interesting. Repair burst fixes things for us at the cost of a missile. No thank you. Flak 2 or in hull beam. The Flak 2 is amazing at shredding shields, though it does have a 20-second charge time. See, like a Flak 2 is essentially what the artillery is. In fact, the Federation C starts with a flak version of the artillery, which is almost exactly the same, except it's definitely worse. It costs more, takes more power, fires slower, it has worse accuracy. The correct decision here is going to be picking up the hull beam and just getting that online. So this means now we can actually... See, we needed both of our dual shots to hit previously to deal damage to enemy ships, but now we just need one to hit, and then our hull beam can do work. Which is really nice. We actually still haven't bought power yet, because this ship starts with an abundance of it. Or how much does this sell for? 10 scrap. Yeah. We're just gonna hold on to it. There's a couple potential like options for like missiles, or just the fact like if we don't find anything else, it could help us out later versus getting us anything right now. The only thing we'd buy maybe is a couple repairs. We're not that much lower than what I typically like to be at 22. But it's great, we actually found a weapon. That's massively important. Care to take a bit of mercenary work? Sure, love to. We will pay you in fuel and scrap if you promise to save them. Okay, I will try to save them. If I can... there's a possibility we get there. Alright, since we've already seen this store, I'm less inclined to search one out. Kind of would like to hit these nebula jumps, and what I'd really like to do is we get 20 scrap before we hit these nebula jumps, because there's a blue event option that we can get that has potential for really solid rewards. Okay. Another weapon, firebomb, 9 scrap. Fantastic. Firebomb is pretty good for crew kills. Nope, I'm good on fuel, thank you. But it doesn't deal any damage to Zoltan shields. Speaking of which, but we also don't have a lot of bombs anyways. Okay, so this ship cannot hurt us. They can't get past 2 shields. We just gotta deal with this. Couple borders. Alright, so because we can just... Oh, right. I totally forgot I had a Mantis in there. We have a chance at a crew kill here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. So we'll get the firebomb ready. And we want this crew member to be pretty low on health, and then we're gonna run away. We're gonna run as far away as we can. So eventually they will teleport back, because they're at low enough health that it'll trigger on the teleport back. And they cannot heal. Teleport back. Teleport back. Thank you. All right. I was gonna actually break my doors. So they're gonna have to send another crew member. Now, they have too low of health to be done. They typically don't send the pilot, so we're hoping they send the NG. Once the NG comes over, we're going to absolutely murder that NG. And doing so means that it'll be up to these two Mantis to do any repairs. And Mantis are very bad at repairs. Here comes the NG. Alright, Mantis for the damage. I can go ahead and send my human in there as well. In the med bay, that's great. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So really the only thing we have to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 systems. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try and put a firebomb in this ship. I should have actually shot them first and not wasted the bomb there. We'll try again. And their piloting's down, so it's guaranteed to hit. All right, that does 30 damage on initial impact, plus then there's the burn damage. The Mantis will try to put it out, will fail, and then run to a different part of the ship. And most likely its health is now at, like, below 30. So it'll take 2 hits from our projectiles to finish it off. But above 15, that's typically what they stay away from. And weapons do 15 times their base damage to crew, so there we go, 14 scrap. We do try to get crew kills. They normally have better rewards. Where are my jumps? Do I want that distress? It's not like we have a bunch of blue options. We have the beam blue option. Rocks and NGs have like the most in the game. Improve engines. 2, 3, 4. Well, if we're gonna do that rescue, we're gonna have to get there pretty quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so they're running away. Ion and a level 2 beam drone, so again, we're completely safe. Why are these weapons like... Weapons we fought so far have been less dangerous than pretty much every weapon system we fought in the first sector. Go! So I want to take out its piloting, and that way it's not able to run. Alright, that's that. Nice, we've got leveling on our weapons as well. Only 9 scrap, not amazing. 9 scrap is like not a lot of scrap. Oh, and here's where I should have got the piloting option. So we're gonna avoid the risk and run away unscathed. Yeah, so I went engines versus the piloting, which I said before I would do. This is the exact event where piloting has a blue option. I could have gotten free stuff for it. Plus, a buffer point in piloting is actually pretty handy frequently. I will totally lead you to your destination. Trust me. Always be trusting me. Do I need another power? I don't. We can always just toggle off the oxygen, so... it's fine. Again, another ship that cannot harm us. Would I... Humans are decent enough putting out fires. And again, I really actually don't have enough bombs to try and use this as an effective way of getting crew kills right now. Now we could use what's sort of known as cheeky swipes. I'm not a particular fan of them. I mean, they're amazing, but I don't feel like they're quite in the spirit of the game. Oh, and you're gonna try and run away. No. But there's a way where you can essentially run a beam between rooms, and sometimes it'll register double damage. Alright, so there's a... I can't remember if this is going to potentially be a store or not. So many different quests. Sensor station, yeah, you're mind controlling not my pilot. Ooh. That's a level 2 mind control. Alright, we're going to have to stall that out a little bit, because I don't want it breaking my shields and leaving me vulnerable to that ship. Because right now we're completely safe, but... Mind-controlled Mantis, particularly level 2, since it's at 115 health versus 100, that's why we know it's level 2. That's just going to annihilate anything that stands before it. Makes that more dangerous. Alright. Weapons offline. Need to open that door. Go ahead, heal crews. Send them back. Also, I should have put the Mantis back at the start. Being able to have those upgraded doors is really beneficial. Details. Oh, wait, we got a map. Like just before the exit. That's great. All right, you arrive at a beacon. You've detected a rebel scout assaulting a compound on a nearby desolate moon. All right. Okay, again, this ship actually can't harm us. To 5 mines, or missiles, or bombs. Never minds. Never mind. What's nice about these Ritter ships, though, is there's really powerful swipes. I mean, we have a 6 damage swipe as is. Just keep that shield system down. $14 scrap and 5 hull repaired. Okay, so that's like 10 additional scrap, so 24. And a store. Cloaking. Black is back. Repair is back. Your selection is lacking. Just letting you know. Alright, so our hull is relatively okay. Like I said, I'd normally keep it at 22 because of events like that where we get free heals every once in a while. Boarding drone, system repair, defense drone. So we're not buying drone control. Backup batteries, a question mark. Cloaking. Cloaking's really expensive because it's amazing. I'm not a fan of the chain laser, but we might buy the chain laser. Just keeping us having additional projectiles, even though it's going to slow down our volley by another 2 seconds. It's important to keep our weapons relevant. So next sector, the enemy ships are going to start having 2 shields. And so now we're going to need every single one of our dual laser shots to hit to damage them. Unless we get, like I said, another weapon online. Alright, so we're not doing that. Let's go ahead, buy this. Pretty inclined not, I don't know. Going to the store is no point except that it's going to burn a fuel. I want to save up to get that chain laser online. And we're going to go ahead and actually sell the Lido now. Alright, just to be a little bit closer to getting it online. Because we do want it, like I said, 2 shielded ships next sector. Not a lot of fun. If you need like every single one of your shots in your volley to hit, and we have no way to force it with like mind control has a good chance, hacking is definite. So 9 scrap. Alright. And actually we do now have the option, like we can just go like this. We can go dual lasers, chain lasers, and we have 4 shots at like 2 shields. It's pretty it should at least consistently deal 1 damage through that. So we're gonna have to do a lot of flexing with our power. All right, next sector, rebel controlled or civilian sector. So civilian sector will have more free stuff, less fights. Rebel controlled typically only has one store. I would like to, what I want to do in this sector would be to find a system, hacking preferably. But we also have these double red sectors here, and I want to avoid doing things like getting forced into abandoned sectors or something disgusting, particularly Sector 4. So I'm gonna go rebel controlled here. All right, quest marker, forward, exit, couple nebula jumps. What are you? 3 projectiles and some more offensive drones. All right, we'll see if we can get 2 of our shots to land. It's also running away. That's kind of gross. It's a little bit scary. I should also get you down to shields already. So my thinking here is the dual laser charges pretty quickly. And we have that buffer point now in the weapons. Oh wow, everything hit. Yep. Please don't have a buffer point. Did. Wow, it even have a buffer point in the drones. Neat. Oh, that's cataclysmically awful. Okay, so double fire in a Zoltan. Zoltans are garbage at putting out fires. So that essentially is going to make my evasion nothing. I'm just gonna move you into the oxygen because you're not gonna be able to put that out, and we'll just hope that, where can I put you? No, I guess you're gonna sit there for now. Okay, there's no O2, feel free to burn out. I gotta take the weapon offline versus taking the shields down. Okay, good. All right, got that. We close the doors and open the doors. It's gonna let, like, all the O2 just kind of pours in there and gets it back for us as fast as possible. Now, since their weapon system isn't going to harm us, we can try and listen their... Oh, wow, they did have a buffer point in their shields. Gross. That shouldn't be. Oh, another thing I would change. So enemy ships kind of operate off of there's that power swapping. Like, it just went from this weapon to that weapon. That is totally a 1.6 thing. It was pretty good. We didn't miss any of our dual laser shots. That was important. Is there like event ships that are way harder than what you would typically find in a sector? And you can get those early on. There's like a slug light surveyor, for example, that will have more shields than you'd expect in the sector. And like, you spend most of FTL like preparing for a certain level of unexpected, and then the game's like, actually, there's a whole nother level of unexpected. Like I said, next thing I want is get this chain laser online. We'll try single shield. Okay, so we'll stick with this weapon setup. Max dodge, put you in shields. Oh, that's a combat too. Okay. Really want you in shields to help that charge time. But you see, we're not even using this system. Like, it's just there, but it doesn't actually do anything. We'll try to figure out if the weapons are more dangerous than or the drone is. It's only a 1 damage. Yep, they had a buffer point in their drones, but we got the missiles offline. We got both their weapons offline. Okay. Not gonna worry about repairs. We'll actually get a little bit of training for our Mantis here. That's fine. Alright, now just go ahead and fix that. We're gonna kill him before anything gets repaired. Could be. Mantis is currently unclaimed. It says bomb the M. The M could stand for Monty. Have free stuff? Scrap is free stuff. Oh, that halved repaired Mantis speed. No, it's not named. Core Sigma is the only person who's joined thus far, and they are a slug. Store. All right. Am I happy enough with my weapons that I forego 2, 4? Okay, how much is it? 50 scrap? Okay, 50 scrap gets us this weapon online. That makes us safer. Or we could hoard, try to get 30 scrap, go to the store, and find hacking. Hacking's really important. Give us a chance. Oh, asteroid field. Oh, 2 shielded ships. Okay. Most likely in Artemis, it's very unlikely it's only a 2-weapon, like a 2-power weapon system here. Oh, those double dodges. So good. Oh, we got our dodges in, or they did not, so nice. We got the missile offline as well. That's excellent. Swipe. Bum, 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 bum. Stress, store. I mean, I guess we could come back down this way. Do you connect to the exit here? Like I said, what I'm trying to do is set up for more money at the store. Why didn't I just go this? No, it's 6.5 dozen the other. Offer assistance. Shield their ship with ours. 12 scrap for 4 damage. Okay. We can go ahead and get Monty on board. But we do have the exclamation join command that is available for everyone. Then you can even put in like your request, because I do have what I used to have those commands, right? FTL Mantis. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see if you chose correctly. We get hacking at the store, and everything's fine and amazing. Jarrett. I have a Zoltan and a human, if you have a preference. Hi there. Ooh, heavy laser. Heavy laser's like really, really good. Zoltan, understood. Everything here is garbage. Augments are typically garbage. There are like some niche cases, except for long-range scanners. Like long-range scanners is just absolutely amazing. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Absolutely. Jarrett, the Zoltan. In lieu of not finding hacking, heavy laser is a really nice, like, secondary prize there. I'll take some fuel, because we can just get that online right there, and we can operate, like, chain laser, heavy laser. That's a pretty solid volley. Like, we could potentially win with those weapons if we get hacking. I'll get a couple repairs as well. That's good. Leaves me with 10. Light on power. That's okay. Always make that up. Oh, is that gonna be enough? Not be a dive. Let's like not risk it. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we can bounce around here for a couple jumps. Yeah, let's just stay up here. It's safer. Hi there! Ooh, flak basic laser. Neat. Done. Go ahead to shields. We're gonna stay with this volley though, because like I said, it is still 2 seconds faster. Good dodges. Oh, the flak's down. Okay, oxygen back online. Piloting is done for. Assume that volley is gonna be good. Heavy laser is such a fantastic weapon. 1 power, 2 damage, 30% chance of causing a breach or a fire, 10% chance of stunning. Right now, though, I am using it as a 3rd shot. Typically, you want it to be a shot that hits the hull, hits the systems. Otherwise, it only takes down 1 shield. But we're relying on our heavy uh-oh. Gonna say we're relying on our heavy laser to, or our hull beam to finish them off. Wow. Nope, you're dead. That ship was running away really fast. 19 scrap, sure. Power bar. Manual search records for survivors or equipment or avoid it. I don't have piloting. I'm pretty happy with the stuff we have spent our money on, but we're gonna have to pass on that again. It's twice. It seems to be a fairly common event. Also, I should have powered up my shields fully before I jumped into here. Okay, combat drone. Keep the volley as is. Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking about maybe going over the chain laser, but it does give us a few more projectiles. That looks like it's gonna potentially hit us in the shields. It hasn't missed yet, so actually it's exactly where it's gonna hit. We want that shield online. Ah, 66% evasion. That's unfortunate. Good dodge. Again, 66% evasion. Actually, I should have already got my shield back online. You back on weapons. Hey, that's not of any concern. There we go. Alright, makes the ship a lot less dangerous. So the problem was there is that it kept dodging our early volleys. First volleys are incredibly important in FTL. So far our shots had hit. And essentially could potentially, like if our first volley of shots hit, it's possible we like don't even take any damage. Okay. So we gotta fix some stuff. Got a few things broken here. Got a breach. see, depower that. Go ahead. Heal up. Start doing other fixes. So 50 scrap. Do I actually want the 50 scrap now? Really good volley. Wait, no, it's not. Now 2 to get this online. Okay, we should probably buy... Well, and actually we don't need a power bar, we have the O2. So, I think next we'll just get an engines upgrade. Yeah, we'll come across another store. And see, we have 1, 2, 3 jumps before the exit, which will always have something, maybe not something we can actually afford or get, but... Go 1, 2, then 3. I don't have the equipment necessary to dive here at the moment, which is like cloaking and hacking. You can really start diving aggressively. Zoltan shields in one of those systems is another thing you can do as well. Level 6 engines is a 100% chance to run away. And you are... okay. Yeah, as soon as this is offline, we're completely safe. Should be firing my hull beam in there. There's no reason not to. So... I don't really have a chance at a crew kill. Okay, so I could easily just swipe here and kill them. Let's see if I can get this right, though. Yeah, that's probably correct. So this is what is known as a... Marsala Swedish calls them cheeky swipes. Oh, apparently I missed because I only got 1 damage in there. But it sometimes, if you place them correctly, it sometimes registers a room twice. They have a set of videos on it. And like the ability for a beam weapon that typically only does 1 damage to, say, a room with weapons to do 2 damage is, it's a fairly sizable difference. Quest then the exit. I have 70 scrap though. I'm okay with more dodges. Again, we have weapons we can build into. The next system, reactor upgraded by 1. Lovely. And the exit. Move in and examine the station. Scrap it for machinery. Get $10. Next. Rock controlled or rock controlled? Both of those are really gross. So, one of the most annoying things about rock control is there is an event where there's a mine that digs through your ship, and you have to either, like, hit the red or blue wire. It doesn't matter which one. Like, it's either one is a 50% chance of losing a crew member, but that's it. You just lose a crew member. There's no skill, and there's no way to avoid if it goes down that route. And losing crew members is something that you typically avoid. And then there's this fun question of, so if I go rock controlled here, then I have a chance of a green sector here, but I got double red there, and then I have the opposite over here. So we get forced into like double abandon sector 6 or double abandon sector 5. We'll take this one though. The upcoming green sector, maybe it's NNG with stores. Could be something we're gonna want to start spending some money on. Okay, so sector 4. Sector 4, enemy ships can have level 3 shields. Is an issue. We're gonna try and go more projectiles, 4 projectile volley plus heavy laser to deal actual damage here. because relying on all my shots to land gets really sketchy. Enemy ships are also going to have higher evasion. So now we are going to be looking for a system, and those systems I'm looking for are mind control or hacking. Two things that do lower enemy evasion. Dock in, try and rescue the survivors. Jones! That's excellent. Excellent. Rock crew member, really great. They're have the second most blue options, and we're gonna go ahead and put them down here in the shield room. Getting into rocks in these areas are excellent because rocks can kind of be by themselves in that, you know, they're immune to fires, have 150 health, they don't move very far, really close to the med bay. So they don't have to, like I said, move far to heal. It's a really good pickup. So we should jump this sector to try and see if we can locate where the stores are. 2 shield, okay. It's fine. Get vented, it's ignored. So this fires at 9 seconds and then 18 seconds, so it'll take a while to sync up with this, which fires at 17, so we should be fine for a little bit. For a little bit. Yeah, I should drop that O2. Ooh, the dodges. You changed your mind and go in a different direction. That's fine. The chain laser will start speeding up though, so the first volley is slow, but then be kind of normal. Wow, you have some engines on you. Also, mind control and hacking would give us a real possibility to get some crew kills, which I don't really have. Yeah, there's like the clone bay makes it fine. Level 5 engines makes it okay. I had to double check how much that costs. It's really tempting to spend that money and like not have crew die. Yeah, actually, we might get a crew kill if they just stay there and we shoot them enough. Or we just get like a couple really clutch resists. Nice, crew dead. 5 fuel, 39 scrap. That is money. And there's our store. All right, we'll take this distress. Try and farm just a little bit of extra money. Hacking is 80 scrap, mind control is 75. Wow, we have a lot of blue options now. Beam weapon, fair enough. One extra jump before the store. Small civilians, get nothing, and the store. Junk first page, second page has, ooh, a flak. Flak is interesting. Is it a trap? By trap do I mean like, it seems, it's pretty obvious, like, I shouldn't say pretty obvious. Once you figure out like what the good items are versus like what the bad items are, there's that impulse to just snap purchase something. Like flak is one of the best purchasable weapons in the game. So that's why I asked myself though, is it something I actually want to get online? Like what's its value? And so what we would be doing with the flak is we would be replacing our chain laser. Now the chain laser costs 32, so I'm going to be spending 33 scrap to improve the chain laser, and that 33 scrap won't cost me any power. I get one more projectile, and I shave off 4 seconds from our initial volley. And I think that's worthwhile. So we didn't get a way to force the enemies, all my shots to land, but by increasing the projectiles by 1, we did increase the probability of our shots landing. I still sit at 73 scrap, so we can go ahead and buy some repairs. I had to just go to the store page versus the non-store page. So I'm pretty all right with that. If the opposite would have been if that was like a Burst Laser 2, I probably wouldn't have done that. Burst Laser 2 is 15 scrap more. I wouldn't have sped up our volley as much. Well, no, actually, no, it's 4 seconds. I'm sorry, it's like 6 seconds faster. Let's go ahead and investigate. Intruders on board. Heavy Laser 2 Halberd Beam. So that fires at 13, that at 17. Maybe my shields don't get up in time? Orders in the doors and here. They're gonna funnel right into my engines. That's annoying. And we're gonna get boarded by more crew and my doors are offline. This is really scary. Okay, I'm gonna put you there. Then, like, I can't do anything. We're just gonna have to hope that our weapons are, like, really, really good. And end this fight quickly. Okay, so their weapon system's now offline. Excellent. I mean, Mantis wins that fight. How do I get him out? Guess we still vent. Okay, yeah, we're gonna just keep on venting that. You go here, you two stand right there. We're trying to entice some of them to come into the med bay. All right, they're not coming into the med bay. We're gonna vent this as well. And also move those two down there. And now we're just gonna vent the entire top portion of this ship. And make sure our oxygen's offline. Crew should be able to get there with a good amount of health. Okay, they're moving to the weapons. That's kind of all right. So these two have full health. We'll move them to the weapons, and these here. And I want to take their weapons offline. And now we're going to close the doors because there's no point in venting anymore. All right, so let's look at our fights, and we're gonna move you here. The Rock wins there. We win in the med bay. Oh, you changed. That's clever. All right, we're gonna kite you through the med bay because we can. Okay, some of them teleported back. But I think we have the situation under control now. Situation is completely under control. Oof. All right, 25 scrap. We didn't panic. 5 people boarded our ship in a ship that has a very terrible layout. We don't panic. We think it through, and we got away with it. Everybody lived. But it really helps that we have those extra 2 crew members now. Rock and the Mantis are both pretty good fighters. Mantis is an excellent fighter. Rock with 150 health can take quite a bit of abuse. Store. I mean, I do have 80 scrap. Ew. Hacking, please. Junk, don't need. Nothing. Okay, so no hacking. Cave dwelling pebble man. Because there was no hacking, I'm gonna do the engines. That gives us level 5 engines in case I do hit the mining event here. Level 3 shields is also tempting, but saving up for level 3 shields is tempting, but I'm just gonna go for the mining event avoidance. We run into that. Again, I'm pretty happy with my weapons. One, two, three. Sure, it's good as any. All right, cloaking, boarding, giant missile, and a heavy laser 1. So if we do 2 damage to their weapon system, that missile does come offline. Kind of forces them to board directly into my piloting. We're going to try and head them off with our Mantis. Good. Okay. That's perfect. Okay. Weapon system completely offline. We're gonna help the Mantis here just to make sure. Actually, it is possible the Mantis loses. Like, it's kind of close, but now with another body there, shouldn't be a problem, except it probably is. Oh, they could cloak this. And then I just fire the other shots anyways. Admittedly, we do have a really fast volley. Plus, we heard the sound of a breach, so that's going to slow down the repairs. Are you going to board us with the other rock? No, you're going to try and put that fire out. I did it again. I'm the worst. Oh, you're stunned. Dude, that should have hit the, should have gone for the piloting there. They are offering me 5 fuels, 7 missiles, and 18 scrap. While the fuel is nice, I want more money. They just spent quite a bit. And we still got 3 fuel, 30 scrap. Nice. Nice. Dun, dun. Do I want to sell drone parts? I'll sell 3. Three seems like a good amount. Again, I'm not diving here. Hello, Masala-ish. It's actually... Was that Legolos, if I remember correctly? Be whoever you want to be, though. Particularly on the internet. Hi there, Zoltan Shields, Heavy Laser 2, and a bomb, and a fire beam drone. Good stuff. Alright, let's see if we can crack the Zoltan Shield. Almost. I'm gonna max my evasion because that in my shields would be pretty gross. We'll just take it down and not have to worry about it. Scott's chat picked it? Oh. Well, you trusted Scott's chat. I can see where things go wrong. Only the most duplicitous scum and villainy hang out there. 16 scrap and a hull beam. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I'd like to help you like you helped me. Double hull beams. Sure. Rebel-controlled or civilian sector. So that's a lot of money, but not a store. Possibly a store here. All right, is there a store immediately? No. Do I just go with level 3 shields? I do like going through level 3 shields here. Right. Again, I'm pretty happy with my weapon setup. Could possibly run into some shielded ships. Set up for that one shot flight. I'm so uncomfortable doing that. I know Thomas is like the king of the one-shotting. I always like freak out that they're just gonna hit me in my hacking and then I do nothing. Mind control and running, double ions, beam, charge laser, level 1. Okay, we'll distract you with the mantis. You get it out of your system, stop being crazy. That's probably enough, it's only level 1. Really do have crazy weapons. Let's see if we can take down their evasion and them running away, or they dodge everything. 3, 4, 5, 6 projectiles, 2 shields hit, none. Good. All right, 66% evasion. Excellent. Hilarious. Your shot's all hit, though. Got it. That's fair. That is the fairest. There we go. See, that's it. That's all they asked for. Technically, you could help them do repairs. I should have moved. This isn't the best at repairs, but could help. Now with no piloting, not nearly as scary. Weapons are amazing. 17 scrap. About to say 13 scrap, but it was 17 scrap. That is a pretty low reward. Feel really, after that fight, I feel really good about picking up that third shield before we got into it. I almost want to buy that pilot buffering point, because if this is the third time I run into that event, I'll be sad. Very sad. Nope. Hi there. Okay, 3 shields, burst 1, and the garbage chain ion. Excellent. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Move my crew back. The defenses are pretty good, though. All right, and we're gonna leave you. Is there a chance? Okay, now, do I actually have a chance for a crew kill here? NG boards, we take out the NG. I gotta try. Everybody loves a crew kill. NG's gonna repair. NG's gonna be the one that boards back. Wait till it actually gets here. Weapon system is pretty weak. Dodges. Excellent dodges. Good for you. And again. There we go. All right. So as long as we have 2 shields up, we're totally safe. Well, rocks have skipped leg day. It's just a known fact. Rocks skip legs day. Yeah, I don't have... Without hacking or mind control, like, crew kills are really tough. 36 scrap. See that other ship I killed? 36 scrap, not 17. Alright, I know you're not a store. It doesn't matter if you are. You could be, so we'll take this jump. I will defend the outpost. Looks like a Flak 2 basic laser chain laser. And more boarding. Oh, that's just gonna break. There's like nothing I can do about it. High sensors. Oh, well, you ran way faster than I expected. Alright, I see you're trying to board my piloting. Okay, they can't pass 2 shields, and we have 3. You know what? Piloting's yours. Enjoy. Awesome. It's excellent. It's the best thing ever. They don't have a pilot right now. Yeah, you better run. Engine back online. Doors. Close them. Well, there's a bit of a fire. Problem is like their systems burn down, their ship gets destroyed in the process anyways. 33 and 41. 130 scrap. Good money. That's the only good thing about this fast venting. It just goes through the rooms you don't want to. I mean, compared to the other Federation ships, this is technically the best venting. Because the other ones where you can't touch the center of their ships. Okay, I have 130 scrap. I mean, that puts cloaking as a possibility. And would prefer hacking first, but cloaking isn't too shabby. Missile bombs, basic, burst. Okay, more boarding, sure. Except in the shields room, it's like in the weapons, and then the front end is that middle part. The middle part's pretty gross at times. Oh, is it right? That is just the Arty. Maybe that's not. That's a fair point. Speaking of venting. Stun bomb. Alright, we actually hit him in their weapons. You go in my piloting. You're gonna hit me in the piloting. Juked! Not only can it evade weapons with the ship. How much health are you at? Okay, let's do this. Stun bomb that. We'll just fight ya. That's the problem, is I did not let the O2 return for after that last boarding event. Even when you have, let's see, 3, 4, 5, for 6 projectiles against 3 shields, it's really hard to do damage because I don't have a way to just drop their evasion. Really would have liked mind control or hacking at this point. We're still keeping pace. Aha. Alright, we'll just leave you for a second there. And now we'll go back. Power up that godly beam. Which one? The hull beam? Because that's clearly the only beam that could be referred to as such. So I actually think that's a really... having 5 projectiles in the hull beam versus the heavy laser, I could see that making a lot of sense. Mantis apparently took some damage before. Okay. 41 and 27. I mean, I'm not hurting for money. Let's see the store. It's less about dealing the one damage versus potentially 2 damage. It's the guaranteed 1 damage, right? Yeah, it's the idea that it's guaranteed and it's tempting. That I can hit multiple systems, so it's not everybody just fixing one room and then it gets back online and trying to use a little bit of chaos. The worst case scenario, it is just a buffer point if I feel like it's better to go with the heavy. Keep pushing forward, looking for stores. Don't be the intruder event. Okay. Mind control, missile, burst 1, and a fire beam. Mind control. Ugh, high level mind control. That's pretty rough. Hull beam. Can I? Oh, that looks good. Okay. Right, off, on. Dodge. Got the dodge. Enough. Hull beam does travel a little bit slower than the pike beam. It does fire 2 seconds faster, though. Oh, good. That's definitely where I wanted to fire. Maybe. Everyone get in there. Cool, Rock, you take your time. Who got mind controlled? Engines. Okay. Dodge. Weapons back online. Maybe we get there in time. Okay, their FTL is charging. I want that 3 damage swipe, if possible. Yep, they're gonna get away. Oh, okay. Where's the 3? Oh, no, we just hit him in the hole. We just hit him. I want this to be, like, so ridiculously perfect. No. It does double damage in empty rooms. Can I jump to... I really don't want to deal with the fire. Oof, got there. Hull beam. Hull beam won us that one. Okay, Mantis, you can get to the doors pretty quickly. Got me there. Got me there. I don't think this is a scenario where shields even matters anyways. Those crew members are low on health. What goes off? Oh, everything. Okay, so all of our shots hit that time. That's always nice. Okay, you go there. You're back in here. 150 health. You win that one. You definitely win that one. Power with the med bay because their weapons are all down. Okay, they dodged a little bit more than I thought they had piloting. I shouldn't have fired that volley. There's no reason to. I could have waited. Could have waited. Oh, no, we want to cut this way just to give them another different room to repair. Or we just kill them outright, also, possibility. Sure, we'll steal them. Nice. Always be stealing. I do have the other hull beam, so let's go ahead and upgrade our weapons so we have everything just online. So I'm just like, okay, that is not even where you're actually supposed to go. Fine. Sure. Still haven't seen his door yet. We can dance around for like a couple extra jumps. We're dominantly, again, saving up money for hacking at 80 scrap, but cloaking also fine. 2, 3. So if I go there, bounce up, hit this exit, unless the doors are up here. Oh no, this one gives me that 2 points of information. All right, take this one. Hi there. Another flak 2, and that looks like a heavy ion, so 3 damage, and we're safe unless there's another hidden weapon, or a hidden weapon. All right. That fires at 20 seconds, so we have plenty of time to charge up all of our shots. It's really tough. It's really tough to fire the flak to strip their shields and then try and get these 3 shots to land, and if it doesn't, you know, get the hull beam in there. I think I should start trying to time the dual lasers with this. Use that as our 5-shot volley. Nice. Like this. Wait for him off the screen. Now fire our 2 shots. Maybe laser, hull beam, all the things. Okay, that worked way better. 4 fuel, 20 scrap. No thank you. You gave me something free. Sure. But you didn't. $17 scrap. Destroy it and salvage it? Sure. Make money? There's a store. Okay, I think I'll take it, and because in case it's bad, and then see if there's another one down here if it's terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, is that okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I would risk losing a jump to find, you know, a system. Looks like it's gonna be cloaking. Couple repairs. Ooh, another heavy. Yeah. But, I mean, actually, but I currently have all my weapons online. I'm alright with that. I think I definitely want cloaking over another heavy. Hey there! I will intervene and defend the outpost. Okay. And go ahead and power the O2. We only need the evasion when, you know, we're actually dodging stuff. Like this volley. Excuse me. Off the screen, 2 shots. Heavy laser there. It is tricky. Well, might as well max dodge. Okay. It's fine. Cloak. Okay, that gets a kill. 51. Okay, so we're not getting a store for the rest of the sector, most likely. Go ahead and buy a power bar. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hi. You. Which is, it's really important to get that engines up to 40% with our cloak, so we have the 100% dodge. Because FTL loves to hit you when you're at only 5%. It's like 5% of the time. Bum, bum. And they're running away. Okay, but their weapon system's completely offline. Do the fast volley since their pilot is distracted. Something to think about. Nope. $33. Do I want another power bar, or do I start saving up for the next sector? I think we're okay as is. Alright, well, you have double missiles. Neat. It's really hard to take off double missiles. Oh, whoa, that came way faster. Good dodge. I didn't even have my engines all the way up yet. Definitely wanted to save it for the this. Doubt it. Piracy can never be forgiven. Never forgive, never forget. Settlement, extra money. 105 scrap. 75. I assume we'll get 5 more scrap before we hit a store. Seems like a reasonable conclusion. Hey there. Storage cache. What is this, like the 3rd or 4th double event? Or chance at double rewards? Wasn't me complaining, by the way. Almost. Like, I mean, this thing is gonna essentially keep down a shield and a half, multiple ions, setting up for the mini beam. But we have pretty good evasion and cloak, so... Be too big of an ish. There we go. All good. Yeah, that is the thing about ions. Well, like I said, we always have the ability to cloak it and buy ourselves a little bit of time. Repair bursts. There was 2 in a store, and the game's like, no, you're taking it. I will sell 6. I will sell 6 drones. We have 14 drones left with not a whole lot of sectors. Rock Home Worlds or Rebel Controlled. Let me, let's think about this. Rebel Controlled. Typically not as disgusting. Typically. Oh, I have to buy my piloting buffer point now. Let's see, what else do I need? Again, I just need to save 80 scrap up for hacking at this point. Maybe we'd buy some crew. Our weapons are fine. You have a repair burst to sell. Like, hacking is the last piece, really. And if I spent 60 scrap, I could still do it. Okay. Take extra dodge. Why not? Doors. Ooh, doors actually is a... Doors is probably the right call. Yes, I will investigate. I am a less incompetent captain. Oh, and there's like just this immediate store. Oh, that's gonna be such a punish. Dang. Doors would have cost me less scrap was probably the right call, and I might have cost it because that store could have had hacking. I'll fight your fight. What do you got? Rock is guaranteed 2 stores levels 1, 2, so that might be your only store. Oh, that's good. Okay, I want this. There we go. I mean, I'm probably definitely going to double back and check. You damaged your weapons and nothing came offline. Are you sure about that one game? Got it. I'll take my 3 shields then. So cloak. This is why training, well, I know it's by this point in the game you'd figure you would have had training already, but the difference of having trained crew or not, where we have 25% dodge instead of 15 or 10. Yeah, they can. Do you not have any shields? What were you doing? Yeah, I'll burn the jump. slightly punished. Hi there. What's up? Yeah, no, I'm sure. Thank you. Okay. Definitely worth going back. Hurt my score, though. That is true. Doors. Geez, doors would have been so much better. Not good going that way, though. Hi there, how are you? Automated scouts. Tons of stuff. Level 1 mind control. Cool. This is such an entirely different ship now that we have the hacking. Oops, 4. Yeah, fights are a lot less scary. Ion bomb. Fiends. Okay. I'll go ahead and start leveling that up. I'll check out this quest. Oh, there's another store. It wouldn't have had hacking, not that we'll never know. Or that, not that we will ever know. Take the cargo and head for the original station in search of rewards. Take the cargo for yourself. With the store coming up, I'll risk it. Food, medication, okay. Quest marker. So add a store, maybe backup battery, but that's about it. You know what I'm gonna do though? Buy doors. That's a good idea. Very good idea. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, I guess we'll probably go 1, 2, because I can't go that way. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sure. 2 fuel for a drone part. Why not? A store with 23 scrap and dream. Nothing we're gonna buy here. Oof. All the good weapons. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Not that much of a dive. 1, 2, exit, then perhaps a dive. Yeah, the stores are really, well, it did take us a while to get hacking. I had a run with the Rock 8 earlier today where it wasn't until like 3 jumps before Sector 8 that I finally found hacking in a store. It's like, what even is this? I have cloaking, so we'll just do this. Fine. Hi there. Also, you should totally be in the doors. Nope. Power. Buffer point. Alright, so now we can run pretty much everything. Sure, you can have 4 fuel. You'll give me a sector layout, you jerks. I want my fuel back. Yes. Higher level doors do in fact stop fires. Better. Like, I think if you get like max, it takes forever for them to burn through. 1 fuel for 4 missiles. How about no? Quest. 44 scrap and an anti-combat drone. That'll do. Alright, this is all powered. I can get level 2 out of this if I want. So we'll go ahead and actually do buy a power bar. And we're gonna dive. I mean, we have cloaking and hacking, so this shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be. These are really good weapons. Okay, so they're not gonna teleport. You can just weapons hack here. It's safe. I don't want the fuel though, not gonna lie. I am down to 8. Okay, so the alarm shot passes by. Cloak now. It's the miss. Ooh, that's a lot of fires in your weapons room. You probably don't want to have that. Not that I'm telling you how to live your life, mind you. Just, you know, saying. All right, try and do. I didn't quite get there. Don't actually have to worry about their weapons. We can bring on the O2. Wow, you're just like, nope, I want nothing to do with it. Uh-oh. It's close. There we go. Give me my fuel. Always a fuel. These dies are, that's what you always get, so you don't get like soft locked if you get stuck. Crew kill or otherwise. Always one fuel. Okay, so flagship discussion. 4 shields is always nice. Level 3 hacking. And a little bit more crew. Just to help deal with borders. So if we do see a store and I have extra money left over, I wouldn't mind visiting it just to, like I said, pick up some extra bodies. I could actually go that route? Are you kidding me? Alright. But, search among the stores, see if someone will sell for us. Hi there. How are you? Your weapons are pretty weak, so we're just going to crush your piloting. I mean, we have, like, systems and weapons we shorted up after we picked up hacking. Like, that was, like I said, it was pretty much the final piece for us. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, when you get, and we're only spending 6 power on our weapon system, that's fantastic. But we're still not talking about getting this online, which is actually really good. Just keep shooting that drone. If you're not spending scrap on this, it's because you have other things that you can spend scrap on, which is really good. All right, I don't have to like push for a store. Hacking. All right, well, threaten, see if your bribe's good. 4 fuel and 43 scrap and not have to worry about a fight. I'm a little light on fuel. I don't want to have to use a drone part. Sure. Not like we're going for score or anything. Score running. Who does that? Threaten him again. 55 scrapping. Oh, those guys were, yeah, sure. No fights ever. I want to help. Ah, there it is, border. I didn't have to deal with that jerk. I would have gone for, tried to do an O2 crew kill here. But really don't want to deal with that. Yeah, my crew is not particularly amazing right now. I'm dealing with borders. Juked. Shield hack to try and end this as fast as possible. And oxygen. Okay, Mantis and Rock, go ahead. Deal with that. We'll open up the doors so the breach drains a little bit slower. Oh my gosh, I should have totally started that hack instantaneously. My weapons are insanely fast. Okay, so I'm gonna whole beam through all this stuff, and ideally the pilot's gonna run out to help with repairs. And I want this drone dead, more so than deal with their weapons. We can just cloak. No. How about no? Okay, so we've taken that drone offline. I like a little bit easier. Good job. All right, for just the sake of convenience. And we'd also would want upgraded O2 for the flagship fights. We need not screw up this run. Have such bad luck with this ship. Do 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 do. Dip, bop, bop, bop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then back down. Like I said, still wouldn't mind actually picking up a few crew. Intruders! Yeah, okay. You are intruding. I will give you that. We win, and we win. Particularly when we only have a 2-person med bay. You're healed, you go in. Weapons! Store? No. Alright. Hey, All-Star, how are you? Alright, everyone goes back. Pretty good? Good to hear. Dude, we're totally attacking your ship. I was waiting for it again. I was like, oh, these weapons can absolutely not hurt us. And it's a... Is it Ion? No, you're aboard. You know what? I don't care. I haven't got a crew kill in a while. So in the 1.6, I'm gonna have to stop to explain this because it's one of the weirder things. Got super lucky in Sector 3. Nice. In the 1.6 update, they made it so that offensive drones can't be ion down. Because sometimes they got stuck in the weapons, and then you can kind of maybe use it to defeat anti-combat drones, except it's so ridiculously tedious, like it's not even worthwhile. But that actually does apply to hacking, so you can get ion by these anti-drones, and as long as it's turned off, it doesn't blow up, ever. So they actually improved hacking in 1.6. Go help out. You can help out. Level 2 oxygen. And we're good. Right, this hits down 1 shield. That takes absorbed by 2. We're good. Ooh, good dodges. Good dodges. Excellent dodges again. You two need heals. Well, take 2. I don't need cloaking, so we'll just keep as is. I'm gonna have to wait for my hack now to get back online. Oh, there we go. You know what? I'm gonna give him a little hull beam swipe. Just in case they try to run away. Gives them a lot more to think about. Okay, we'll just kite you through. Warning again. Give you credit, you're being very annoying. Well, this one's actually worse though, because it's only in a 2x1. Oh, nope, they made a mistake. They realized it. Wasn't entirely what I wanted, but that's fine. Come on. Can you get it fixed? No. You're done for. Yeah, just manning the doors. Alright, 61 scrap. I'll take it. I will take it. It is actually nice every once in a while to get those just like kind of carry runs. This run has been pretty strong. We picked up the hull laser early, or the hull beam early. And, you know, we bought a chain laser, but I swapped it out for the flak. All right, there's our store. So we're gonna go all the way around before we get to it. Actually want any improvements, or do I? Yeah, I think we're fine. We'll just hoard a bunch of scrap now. Ooh, and I was like, what kind of event would I run into that would make me regret that decision? This. Ion and that. Neat. How do I want to do this? Could have bought power. Should have thought that it was in a nebula, so these ion storms are pretty frequent. So this would be fine if I have 2 shields. That makes it annoying. We'll just do some really efficient stuff. That's about as efficient as it gets. And then we have cloaking as a backup. Yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, you have another drone. You have another drone. Your evasion's 15%. Okay. All right, we'll take down its piloting first. All right, still got 3 shields up. We're still fine. Don't need to reset yet. I will cloak that. Alright, so you got a shield up, that's fine. Weapon system's a lot less scary. Saw a 66% O2. And we're causing breaches, which is nice. I'll keep the hacking on to slow down the repair. We still have quite a bit of oxygen left. Ooh, he must have some shields on ya. Okay. 40. Sure. Because my power gets halved round down. So that gives me 2 power bars if the same thing happens. Like some crew, I will attack ya. Alright, as long as we cloak this, we should be fine. Then we just have to do 4 damage to their weapon system. And we can do 4 damage to their weapon system. Alright, I like completely shuffled my weapons. Ah, the heavy got there first. Now we took out the threat though. Do. Go! I was gonna dodge just enough. Investigate. I'll take money. I do like it. Empty. And store. Backup battery, crew. Okay, I don't need weapons. They do have some crew. And they have a teleporter. Alright, well we sell this. Buy. Wow, they even have repairs? That's excellent. So you go down there. Do I care if put you actually in sensors? I guess. It just has somebody out there. So that's going to help with repairs. It's going to help deal with borders. It was probably the only area I had some concern about. And we'll get 10 hull repair before we jump to Sector 8. Or we get it as we jump to Sector 8, so that's all good. I mean, the rock was just 10 more scrap. Pretty good. Do I want to sure. Of course I want to dive. Hey there! Oh wait, you have double missiles and hacking. Can I change my mind about that? And you're running away? You're being extra jerky. And you hacked my sensors? Is there no end to your evil? Just a monster. Really want to break that piloting. Alright, they got a missile up, that's fine. Well, I totally should have just done a level 2 cloak and everything would have been okay. Timed that volley better. Really? Really? Do I want you to take the halberd beam offline, the whole beam offline, and leave me? Yeah, no, that's fine. I really want to shoot you in the weapons now. Right call. Right call. Took 2 damage. For the most part, I just want to run from the fight. Power, power, power. I mean, you got 4 shields and a missile? And a missile. Okay, I could shield hack, cloak this, dump a bunch of damage into their weapons, or we just weapons hack and run away. Let's just weapons hack and run away. Hey, Risky Stash, how you doing? You know what? I have a welcome committee just for such an occasion. Oh, all that Borden. All right, you know what? You can go say hello to them. You can deal with these fine, fine folks. Oh, I totally didn't close that all the way. Yes, I know you're losing. I got it. Also, Monty seems to be losing to the human, or it's close for some reason, because reasons. All right, let's just jump. So I got my doors up. I don't have a concern about them, like, breaking through and killing my pilot. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up to a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Is somebody trying to break into your piloting?" You tell him, "No, that's silly. Of course not." Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all, that's us. Or save none, that's them. We explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, their reliance on a superpowered ship. How could that possibly ever work? Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." And now you're in there. Okay. All right, let's focus on dealing with these people. Okay, Zoltan out, human in, 93 to 51, 93 to 40. Okay, good. Just win these fights, close the doors. Send everyone back. Let's see, risky stash. I do have a rock. Dr. Jones. It's called O2, as I've said. It's not O100. You just a little bit will do ya. You don't want to get addicted to it, and you become reliant on it for the rest of your life. I'm looking out for you. It's what I do for my crew. Repair here, then base. And all right, so we have the buffer points in here. Most of our systems have the buffer points they need. We got our crew, so low force shields is probably the best thing we can do. And might as well go ahead and get a buffer point in it then. 2, 3, yep. Hey, the civilian ship. You have a glaive beam and a fire beam and some ions and mind control. I totally didn't save crew positions. Okay, it's only level 1 mind control though. Hector is my weapon. You destroy this. Yeah, actually, never mind. They're not gonna break that door system down. Fine, just gonna ignore you. Look at me ignoring you. The weapons are actually kind of dangerous. Okay, get rid of all the annoying things. Glaive is offline, so it's gonna be really tough for them to hurt us. I don't know, they did land a lot of ions. You know what? I'm just gonna cloak, buy us some time. There's an NG in there. Does help for the getting them to fix things. So the room that's hacked actually does have slower, it slows the repair speed. Who'd you mind control this time? That's fine. Down to 15% evasion. They're definitely having a bad time now. $43, 2 hull repair. Nice. Okay, don't have to do anything greedy here. Hello? Mantis and doors person. Okay, we'll send the Mantis. No, you know what? We'll event them. They'll probably move in. Help out. Oh, they only have level 1 oxygen? Excellent. Okay, so the O2 is busted, and we got a breach. It's a bad time for them. Mantis should win these fights. Switch you out. Go ahead and heal up. We'll save cloaking for the burst. It's the only real threat. They ran away. Okay, hold the doors. Oh no, maybe. Yeah, okay, the 2 of them did get repairs. O2 stays busted. Alright, so we wait? I'm gonna just wait a little bit here. Alright, they're out of oxygen. I get him like, oh, we're not gonna be greedy. And I'm just like, oh, 2 kill, 72 scrap though. Delicious. Dun, dun. This is like the first run in a long time. Like my last 3 or 4 runs have been just like these absolute slogs of like, I'm in like sector 6 with a sector 4 ship. This is not in the store? You're a store. Eh. I'd rather just not dive to the base. You are definitely getting shield hacked. Here's ult and super shield and whatever you're boarding me with. Open up. Oxygen. Those weapons. Good. They don't have any pilots. Should be able to finish them off pretty quickly here. I'm gonna cloak, just not get boarded by that, whatever that is, and get a giant breach on my ship. Yeah, you just sit there and you think about it. You think about how you didn't punch a hole in my lovely, lovely ship. It's actually not that lovely. That bee is, ugh. All right. I will demand the surrender of their goods. They're running away. Yeah, okay, not crew killing this. Let's see if I shield hack 3, 4. Shield hack is better. Hi there. Again, shield hack started immediately. All right, you know what? Look at that. Maybe they only have level 1 piloting. Maybe. Alright, they're dead. Their weapon system's down. Start firing the O2 or here for them to get that repair versus fixing the piloting. It's kind of actually I should have been hesitant on doing the piloting damage because then the pilot stays in there to do the repairs normally. Problem. Ah, shield overcharger. One more, then we jump to the base. Investigate the battlefield. Hey there! So, heavy ion, ion blast, and a giant missile. Got it. We cloaked the missile. Nice. Do I do a weapons hack here and just hope my shots get through? Yes, we do a weapons hack here. Actually means I should have done a level 2 cloak. One of the most powerful combinations in the game is the hacking, cloaking. With the weapon hack, essentially we can negate their ability to fire their weapons on us, particularly the slow-firing giant missiles. Okay, we got the ion blast offline. That's fine. Not even like the whole beam that it does a lot of damage, just the fact that it hits so many rooms and it pulls the pilots and then their evasion drops. It's wonderful. Ooh, this is potentially interesting. You know what? Go in there and put out that fire. And that breach. Maybe you can. Rassafrask. $42. All right. The thing is terrible. Buffer point in my weapons. They can take a damage and still function. There will be times I will not be able to cloak. Get this and guess that. Hey, Meds! Thank you for resubscribing and welcome back to the Murder Most Foul. How have you been? Oh, time flies when you're having fun.
It's been 5 months.
Thank you again. Actually, let's hold on to the 42 and get level 3 cloaking at some point. Well, I can't say I'm having fun. Oh no! Sorry. This is it, the Rebel flagship. It is. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning. Why would you call it a monstrosity? All right, let's see what it's hacking. 3 months. Shield hack, gross. All right, we're not gonna be sticking around for crew kills here. We're just gonna dunk this as fast as possible. Okay. Cloak. Actually, I will have family. We're gonna do a gathering. My brother comes up with his family on Friday. Now that he's on the East Coast, that's more plausible than, you know, coming up from California. All right, hull beam, all this stuff. Black in here, dual lasers, and actually, no. As long as we do 1 damage to this, it buys enough time for our cloaking to get back online. Or our, yeah, for our cloaking to get back online. So instead, I want to bust this, and... Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to put flak and heavy laser into the shields, knock them down a peg, plus the beam through here. This does do enough damage to this system that it gets slowed down because these work like our artillery beam, you know, the one we're not using. Another like a road trip, yeah. And we want the heavy laser in here because there's a 30% chance of causing a fire, and a fire in a hacked room is amazing for us. Like that. Hey, Elad. Thank you. The shield hack is really scary, though. Okay, what's it look like? Okay, there's a lot of them in the single room. How did it... Wow, it still did a level 4 hack? Like, it hacked 4 shields with a level 2 hack? I don't think that's supposed to happen. All right, whatever. Oh, look at my cloak being all ready and stuff. That's cool. All right, we're just gonna need to, like, put as many shots in here as possible. 45 health, 45 health. Yeah, okay, apparently we killed no one. Great, that's fantastic. Because we killed no one, we're just gonna kill the ship. That's 8. At that level 3. All right, now we're gonna wait for the flagship. What we're doing is we're setting up phase 3 kidnap strats. It's pretty likely we're gonna have to do that. Because we didn't really kill off any crew. Disappointed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, apparently the pro cause, people see it as screaming, because it kind of looks like it. Or a very shouty bird. All right, cloaking for the drone surge, hack. Cheat the hack past. Zip, and power that. And where am I getting boarded? In the O2. Okay, open up, drop that. Level 2 oxygen mitigates the breach. Send the... you're actually... yeah, it's sensors I don't need. I'll send you and the Mantis to deal with the boarding bot. It really is. Alright, so... I really want this missile system offline, and I don't have it guaranteed because I don't have the mind control. Black there. Alright, and all my other shots here, just to hopefully get there. If the heavy lands, or both dual laser lands, then we do get those missiles offline, and we can cloak the swarm. Nope, it dodged one of each. Okay. That might have slowed it down so it times with the swarm? I don't know. We'll see. Might just have to do a level 2 cloak. Alright, we'll swap them in the room. We got that. Done. Alright, I don't want to fire anything and potentially break my cloak. Oh no, we did anyways. Okay. Let's max my dodge, get 51% evasion. Kind of nasty drone swarm, and we didn't time it very well, because I didn't take down the missiles. That's okay. Need cloaking back up, or hacking. Hey, Dragon! Welcome. How are you? It's fully powered. Gross. Boarding again. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. Alright, we did actually take the missile system down. Good, playing some Dragon Quest, of course. Oh yeah, I saw you got like one of, I assume, like 28 different endings or something. Is that what I was able to glean from the post? That was a real good swap on account of I didn't actually swap them. There we go. Alright, yeah, they still have a lot of crew. We don't have mind control. It's really unfortunate. Swap them again. I really just want to kill off some crew. How much health are you at? 25. Wow, I'm killing like no crew whatsoever. That's super unfortunate. Plus, we do have like really good weapons, but Oh, did I get 2? Okay, so we have to wait for the death animations to complete. All right, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. And like a small bomb. Cloak it just to be extra certain. All right. $21 scrap. We have 2 crew members to heal. So now what we can do is we're going to jump into the flagship here, and we're going to get boarded by a lot of crew. But because we waited at the base and fought the flagship here on phase 2, it means we can jump back to the base, and the flagship waits a jump so that we can like kill off the boarders and do any repairs we need. It's going to be a lot of boarders, and we don't have mind control. That is why I bought crew in Sector 7, just to try and help with that situation. Okay, so hacking won't do anything. Might as well power that up to some extent. And everything else. And they're not going to mind control my pilot, so that's important. Alright, you're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained, but it's transferred its power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon to be prepared. This is it. This is pretty much just auto-firing at this point. Mind controlled my rock. Shield room. Okay. And where are they boarding into? Weapons. Okay. Volley wasn't amazing. All right, two more boarders, and the 1. Don't like this is in shields. I do have a lot of hull though, so I was gonna contemplate doing like a level 3 cloak, and we can essentially cloak through the missiles and the event, but I figure I'll burn some hull and take on a couple additional enemy crew instead. Hopefully. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so there's our second crew. And like I said, we're gonna wait for the third one to board. We'll just do a really, really long cloak. This like is amazing volley. It really was amazing. You were wondering. Okay. All right, so here's our cloak. Ooh. I would be willing to receive such a thing. But a bald guy. And a bald guy, but that's optional. Oh, I'll have to give that some consideration. All right, so that happened. Okay, the mind control broke. My shields are down, my hacking's down. I got a lot of borders on here. So what should happen is once my cloak breaks, these last 2 will board us. And now we're gonna jump. Right? Oh, it's really good. They're pretty far spaced out. All right, so let's go jump to the base and kill everything. All right, you're in there. You take care of that. Can vent, move you down to here. And vent this part as well. Yeah, sure, come on in. Nope, not your friends, they're not invited. All right, so we took 1 hull damage to kill off 6 crew. Worth. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. 33, might as well upgrade sensors. Can't do anything else with it. So that is, like I said, that is the kidnap strat. It's when you first start playing FTL, that's kind of the strategy you use for dealing with crew. With a little bit more practice, you start trying to do crew kills during the earlier phases. It was just the shield hack really didn't allow us to do it. We would have sustained more damage than I would have cared for. All right, phase 3, part 2. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. Looks like it's transferred the power to teleport as well as kind of some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Only 1 border. I can control the same rock. That's fine. Where's the border landing? Oh, you're gonna try to join the border. Interesting. You're, yeah, beating up my hacking. Not cool. Not cool. Okay, cloak. This. Weapons automatically firing. And then we can just bounce in between the medbay for heals. We'll charge the artillery because we just can't. Everything else that we want powered is powered, so... Okay, here come the missiles. Ooh, all 3 are hitting. Shields, doors, and a fire. That's a problem. Okay, so... Hey, Icarus. Okay, auto fire, fire. That's good. Not the fire here, mind you. All right, so what I want to do is you 3. Okay, so you 2 stay here. Human goes in here. He fights the rock. You go in here, fight them, and then you 2 actually go and start doing this repair. Right? Right. It fires so bad. But I almost got this. How much? Oh, you only need 1 more hit. Okay, I had to do that. I have to position them so that they're fighting. Okay. Dead. Cool. Cloak. Go. Hull beam doesn't break cloak, so that's gonna come down. Level 2 oxygen, open the doors. Just need the rock to... Okay. There we go. Okay, please, just some clutch dodges. I would take that to be actually clutch dodges. I got this nice fire, closed doors. Not gonna help too much. Hack shields. Right? Yes. On, there we go. And rock and human start putting out that fire. And level 4 shields. You want this charging. Take a little bit of extra dodge. No, you really hated my doors. Okay, beam through there, everything else. Try and get those missiles offline. Missiles are offline. Okay. Doors are on fire. Pretend we're gonna put them out. Oh, good, a level 3 mind-controlled mantis. That's not insanely dangerous. Insanely. Should be fine, though. Oh yeah, we got this. Alright, GG's. You know what, that's cool. Don't even worry about that fire, it's fine. Alright, well, thank you, Jarrett, Core Sigma, Monty, Risky Stash, for joining the crew. Yeah, that was actually so many rough runs with that ship. That was pretty smooth. We got weapons early. Took us a little bit of time to get the systems, but can't complain about that run. I mean, I can, but who actually would do such a thing? 59.92. Get my good old stat sheets out. Games, Twitch, 49 ships defeated, 100 jumps. Those are all slightly above average for me. 49, 10, 100, 2015, tab 2. Could be, yeah, alright. Pretty good. Yeah, like I said, so now I'm like 7-4 with that. Thank you for the GGs, very kind. Alright, well, that's about 3 hours. It's typically what I run, so let's see if I can find somebody to host up. Error loading Twitch, error loading Twitch. Twitch, it's back. Well, let's do some more chill FTL. I'm gonna send you over to Simcopter. /raid Simcopter. Very relaxing, chill streamer playing some FTL himself. Yeah, likewise, Meds. Always a pleasure to talk with you. And everyone else. Mostly Meds. Yeah, so, like I said, later, so Friday next week, I'll start having families, and my schedule will probably be off-kiltered at that point, but I would expect to be doing cast Tuesday and Thursday, midnight Eastern Standard Time, probably FTL. So, hope to see you all again there, or around the internet, and thank you for being awesome and wonderful in my chat. I do appreciate it, and take care. Happy holidays.
How do you determine house? There's a quiz online. There's a Harry Potter quiz. But Hippo, thank you so much for the host. Hope you had a great stream, dude. Hey Crow Ravel, what's up? Thank you so much for the raid, man. My GF is a Hufflepuff, whereas I tell everyone I'm a Ravenclaw when I'm actually a Slytherin. Do you actually? That's very Slytherin of you. That's amazing. I think Non is a Slytherin. The way he slithers along the floor to murder all of the toys. Feels good, man. So cute. Hufflepuffs are the ones actually running stuff, getting things done, while the politicians, bookworms, and crazy hero types grandstand. Oh. He murders all the bread. He's always got a plan. And loyal. You don't mess with one Hufflepuff. You mess with a house. I have a set of clothes with a Ravenclaw shirt, but have Slytherin socks. Oh my god, that's super funny. I don't remember what that quiz said for my house, but to be honest, if it said anything other than Hufflepuff, I refuse. Fair enough. Imagine watching 2 FTL streams at the same time when one of them raids the other. Yeah, thank you so much, Corravel. Thank you very much. Hey, D-Termina. What's up, Medvez? I mean, it was an adventure. I kind of felt bad, though. My friend and the host got super drunk because his stepdad kind of got him to drink 5 shots of tequila. I kind of felt bad leaving the party, but he didn't want my help, so what do I do? It's an awkward situation to be in. Yeah, going home is always okay, you know, if you're not feeling it. Well, it's nice to see you, man. And thanks again there, Bunny. Thanks again for the 1,000 bits. Hashtag charity, hashtag Hufflepuff. Yeah, I'm a SoCal kid through and through. I can manage pretty well in heat, but as soon as it hits 55 or under, I'm miserable. Wilting. If you're doing Christmas emotes, could be a gingerbread claw. Oh, that's a great idea, Sealess Butts. Great idea. Hi, you Jelly. How's it going? What's up, the pagan? Rook was at a party and didn't invite any of us, Pims. Any of us. Feels extra bad, man. Feels terrible, dude. Wow, Rook. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we probably actually do that because the points start getting pretty spread out around here. We need to kind of get it together right now. I'm a delicate desert flower. And we're back in the fight again. It's funny how tenacious we are with certain things and how not tenacious we are with other things. Like, I'm not tenacious whatsoever when it comes to, like, controlled bedtimes, you know? If I have to wake up at a certain time, especially in the morning, I hate that so much. I don't like cold weather whatsoever. But, like, give me the weird sleep schedule. Give me 115 degrees Fahrenheit, you know? I will thrive. That is the chaos I like, you know? But, you pump this house full of cold air, I'm confused, you know? Very confused. Okay, I just took the test. Ravenclaw, is that good? Ravenclaw's where it's at, dude. I'm Ravenclaw myself. I think I used to be Gryffindor when I was younger. I'm Ravenclaw though. So is my wife. She's the introverted Ravenclaw. I'm the extroverted one. All right, let's go hack those shields. This ship is so dangerous. Why did I fight them again? Do we evade anymore? I think we haven't evaded in a long time. Good miss. Better. Better. Nice. Good job, people. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. It's much better. Better. Such a slug sea thing. The ship is just so hard to get damage going out quickly. And the only thing I can really like lean on is my flak 2, which is slower, and my swarm missiles. But now that we got something going, we're okay because of the chain laser and the hacking. Tankin' official. 1,500 bits. Thank you very much. Good night. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. Thank you so much, man.